Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Watch the safety cream. Switch.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Marcus Davenport. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, 53 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter, almost like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they've ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They go play action here on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Alex Anzalone able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Mike 54. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Tight yard.
Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And his guys are going to have the football back as the third quarter comes to an end. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. A.J. Klein in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Marcus Davenport able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, Jackson. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. What a gut punch. That should be the nail in the coffin with those 2 points, making this a 2-score game now with time, Charles, clearly not on their side.
Yeah, they have to give the football away as well. Had a chance. Yeah, it was a small chance to get down the field. But guess what? This one's now just about over.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And an alley to run. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. A.J. Klein in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. So this one a victory. W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.